thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me.
We're the gang for Cincinnati.
Every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
I'm one, right? 12. Ready? Stop.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Stop.
Burrow to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Throwing is Burrow. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
On 1, ready?
2nd down and 8.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
On 2. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Wide 80. 11 MT. Kate. 11. 11 MT. Kate. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Dolphins nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Gray going to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play action, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he will score. Come on, touchdown, Dolphins. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, big 13, big 13, 11, 11.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. A first down throw for Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Higgins sent in motion. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2, ready?
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12.
To throw is Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd and 10. They go play action for Burrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap, communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
11 Thomas.
Burrow now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Go ahead. 18.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Tua will give it to Achane. Room to run inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside this 35. Big plays to start this drive. About 17 on this one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. 18.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
21G. All right, go ahead, go. Ready?
A shotgun snap for Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10.
The score, Dolphins 14, Bengals 10.
Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. To throw on first down. Over the middle. That's Burton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. And a first down.
On first and 10, Burrow. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. That's caught outfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a signal, a timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. Running T. With it. Out.
Fake the hand. Now, Tua sending it deep for Waddle. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Jones now on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 11 empty. Ready. Nice up.
To throw is Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Brown. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Dak Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, like all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On first down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And this is too far out in front. One's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. 180.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, he's gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. 180. 12. 11, Thomas. 11. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 17 yards on that play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
180. It's hot. 11.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go. 180. 11 MC.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Ashton Davis there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
11. Right in. 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
To gain 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right in. 11. Thomas.
Man in motion, heading right.
Stop.
2nd down. Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs now. The balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
12. 11.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 1, right? Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Headed left, buying time. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
A play fake. Down 2 and a throw. Open man, Malik Washington. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard sideline. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Once again, it's Achane.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here comes 2nd down.
44. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waller. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Moving left. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
All right, come on. Ready?
To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Down to the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff scene out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Downfield is caught by Brown. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are right back in this one.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Go ahead. Wait, T! Wait! Ready.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Right here.
And the
Big
Dolphins,
T's.
first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
The
line.
defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the Dolphins. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg.